thought I was live. Like, I thought I had hit the button. The music was playing. I thought I was doing it. And then I realized I wasn't live. So I'm here, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late. We're gonna do a little TV talk. We're gonna do a little TV talk. We're gonna start off with the we're gonna start off with the politics, and then we're gonna go into TV talk. A lot don't care who tell it. Okay, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Little baby, see, I was just getting ready to invite you up here. Don't do me, little baby. Don't do me. I was gonna invite you to come up here and talk with us about a little TV talk, but you don't do me. Don't do me. Anyway, we ain't gonna let the whole song play though. What's up, everybody? Those of you who are here on time, I apologize. Y'all was having a whole conversation about the snow and snow blowers and all that good stuff. You here, you can't chat, working on content. I get it. I understand, y'all. I get it. I understand, boo. We're gonna get to some hey, Royalty Forever, Brandon, Mimi, Belief, mwah, sending my love. Hey, Kings Mina, what's up? I ain't seen you in a while. I love when folks I haven't seen in a while come through. Hey, Quintessential. So y'all got more snow up there, up in the shy? We've been getting freezing rain all day long. I woke up this morning when I checked the hey, Star Belle. When I checked the weather yesterday, it said that it was gonna. I knew it was supposed to be doing freezing rain, but it was supposed to start in the afternoon. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna go to the gym because I'm trying to start. First of all, they still taking money out my bank account every month because the gym is back open. So I was like, if they're going to charge me, I'm going to use it. Plus, y'all know I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk. I ain't been working. So I'm going to take my happy ass to the gym on a regular basis. Anyway, but I was going to get up. I see you, Quintessential. I'm getting it for you. I was getting up to do that. I woke up and it was already raining. I have a skylight in my bathroom. I went in the bathroom and I was like, it's already raining? I said, well, it might be raining, but it might not be freezing yet. I'm going to go ahead. I'm still going to get out of here, go run my errands before it gets real bad. Ciao. I came downstairs. I looked out the window. It was icicles hanging off the grill of my car. I said, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm going to keep my happy ass right in this house, and that's where I've been. Now, Niecy went to the gym this morning. Pat been out. Baby, I kept my ass right here. Anyway, you said it's the worst year. You sent me the link to your Barre Method class. Give it a try. Well, you emailed it to me or you sent it to me on Instagram? Hey, China White. February is the worst month in Chicago. Well, remind me never to go to Chicago in February. Check. I know I went to Indianapolis in late November, early December. I said, never again. Never again. What are icicles? You don't, girl, down there in Florida, you don't know what icicles are, child. Whatever. Bye, girl. Bye. Anyway, so, get you a kettlebell. Okay. You got your Avon? Mwah. I'm glad. Let me know how you like it. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I got some orders in the last couple of days when I checked my dashboard. So whoever is ordering, mwah, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. All right, I'll check it out, China. Quintessential. Girl, listen, when I got off the plane, it was already like -7. I said, bitch, what? I was there because I was there at my good girlfriend was getting married and I was her maid of honor. Well, her matron of honor, whatever. The one that's not married. Anyway. And that is the only reason why I was there. And I was like, why did you decide to get married in December? What was this? Why do we think this was a good idea? Anyway. Hey Tracy, what's up? Alikala, what's wrong? You say you mad? Yeah, we had an ice storm Wednesday night. It snowed last night, so we've been in the house. Yeah, it's in Southern Kentucky. Now, here's the thing: that freezing rain is supposed to turn into snow, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. So I really ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Yes, honey, I'm an Avon lady. Yes. Looking for this dragon. They used to say, "Oh, I don't know about that." I can look for you, but they have stuff that's like they put it in there for a while and then it's gone after a while. I can look and see if I can try to find it for you and see if they still sell it somewhere. But they rotate stuff through. So a lot of times stuff don't stay like it's supposed to. Snowing, but it's a little bit, but the freezing. The snow don't bother me. It's that ice that I don't rock with. Snow I can work with, but ice, baby, I don't play with that. So anyway. Let's go on and jump into this. So let's go and talk about this politics first, and then we're going to keep it moving. Oh, it was 1988. Well, child, I don't even know why I'm even having this conversation with you. 1988. Child, but they sell diffusers and stuff. Now they got essential oils and diffusers, honey. If you want it to be all over the house, honey. How are you? Trying to sat down. I fell around Christmas and just went to the doctor last week. Girl. You better go to the doctor and get what you need to get. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. So, you were saying maid. Oh, thank you. It's maid of honor. That's not maid. Okay. So I was her maid of honor. Her sister was her matron of honor. I was like, listen, you better believe that I love you. Because when I got off the plane, it was -7 degrees. Girl. Child. Crazy little couple from Indianapolis got married in January, and all her family was very upset. And yep, it snowed. Yes, like what are you thinking? You almost lost your life to a patch. Y'all be careful. That ice, listen, ice I don't play with. That ice is no joke. Y'all be very careful. Be very, very careful out there. Wherever you are, if there's bad weather. So let's talk a little bit about these politics, this politicians. So I told you guys, Trump was acquitted. He was not convicted. Today they voted. Earlier today, the Democrats were threatening to call witnesses. They wanted to call witnesses, and then the defense team, Donald Trump's defense team, counter-threatened and said, well, if y'all call witnesses, we calling witnesses, and we're going to call 100 witnesses, and we're going to depose all 100 of those witnesses in New York before we bring them here to testify. Basically threatening to drag this shit out for months. Okay, over something. Just drag it out. And they knew that by dragging it out, everybody would lose interest. Everybody would lose interest. And it just would be, it would just be more circus. And so the Democrats withdrew. They were like, fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sure it was more to it than that, y'all. I'm giving y'all the short version. Okay. They voted. Now, the interesting thing is that we did have 7 Republicans that voted to convict. That's 7 more than I thought we were going to get. We needed, was it 17 we needed, y'all? We needed 17. I wonder if it had been a closed ballot, would we have gotten the other 10? I don't know. I really don't know if we would have gotten the other 10 had it been a closed ballot. We might have gotten closer, maybe. Don't know. If we had gotten a closed ballot. I don't know. The layman's version. Yeah, I'm keeping it short. Yeah, no point in dragging it out, especially if you knew you couldn't get those 17 votes. And I think that the 7 people that voted, had they drug it out, might have changed their mind because they might have just been over it. They might have just been over it by then. All right, let me know when you're ready, boo. All right.
Greetings and salutations.
Hey, boo.
Hey, bear with me. I'm not dressed, but
clearly, I was about to say, are you in your robe?
I am.
Okay, well, do you? All right. Right, and I want to get the names of those 7. I could have pulled it before I came online, but we're gonna congratulate the 7 people who had enough balls to stand for what was right. But situations is that. Oops. But here's the stupid shit.
Oh God.
Mitch McConnell gave a speech where he basically said that what Donald Trump did was criminal. So if what Donald Trump did was criminal, bitch.
Why didn't you convict him? Who said that? That's not how.
Marla said the Gorilla Glue lady was set up to distract us from the impeachment.
Listen, it's a scheme set up by Todd.
It was a scheme set up by Todd. But I'm serious. I'm like, Mitch McConnell, you spineless bitch. So now, after y'all quit him, now you got smoke.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Talking about he could be charged criminally and what he did was a dereliction of duty. Are you serious right now?
That's the hypocrisy. That's the hypocrisy of them and their big bag of bullshit.
I could drop kick his ass. Like, if I saw him walking down the street, I could really just drop kick his. If I saw him on the street, I'd roll up on him like Jada Pinkett Smith rolled up in Low Down Dirty Shame and rolled up on that soap actor and punched him out. That's how I feel like I would roll up on Mitch McConnell if I ever saw him in public.
Yikes.
Him and Lindsey Graham, like I feel like I would just roll up on them and cuss them out like Jada Pinkett Smith cussed them out and then punch the shit out of them. Like I feel like that's what I would do.
Oh my. Well,
thank you. Hold on. Let me put these names up here. Thank you, Bat, for getting me the names. Richard Burr, Bill Cassidy, Susan Collins, Linda Murkowski, Mitt Romney, Ben Sass, and Pat Toomey. Bitch, okay. Well, I'm glad to see those names. Thank you, Bat, for getting them. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So those are the names of the people who stood for what's right and chose country over party. And with that, I respect that. Careful with punching him. He bruises easily. Child.
Like, I don't understand how you can almost lose your life. And y'all was hiding scared in rooms. And you still...
The staffers wrote a letter and was like, if you won't do it for the American people, do it for us, the people that work for y'all. Our lives were in danger.
Child, you know they don't care about y'all. I don't know.
We know clearly they don't care about y'all. But I'm just saying, they wrote a letter, like I'm saying their own staff, like Mitch McConnell's staff wrote him a letter, like, I mean, I'm using that as an example. I don't think it was specifically his staff, but I mean staff of the Republicans, I should say, wrote a letter and was like, if y'all won't do it for us, like we almost died. If nothing else, the people that get your Starbucks every morning.
Do it for Little Saint.
That's exactly what it is. It's about their own base, and that's the saddest part. But anyway, so we got that. But on a good note,
okay,
Lindsey Graham is now under investigation in Georgia for the phone call he made during the Georgia recounts. Remember when he called? I think he called the DA of Georgia and was like,
I just need 7,543 votes. I just need you to find. It was a very specific number. He was like, I need you to find 7,534 votes. I just need you to find those.
So Jeff, Liz Cheney is in the House of Representatives. She's not in the Senate. She did vote. She voted to impeach. Yeah. She's in the House of Representatives, though. She could. It's only the Senate that votes for conviction. Yeah.
I just don't want him to be able to run again. That's all.
Well, that was, and again, if you convict him, that the fear of him running again is gone. Now, I mean, you know, if he's still alive in 2 years, you got the fear of this man running again, and you know he has a strong base. Like hello, January 6th, ring a bell.
Not if he's still alive, though.
I mean, he's older, And he clearly don't care about COVID. And they say he eat fast food every day. So I mean, I'm just saying. You want to play that number in the lottery? What number we playing? I'm playing the 2.
That's 7,000.
Oh, that number Abby just said.
45, 47. Listen, I just listen. I when is New York gonna arrest him? That's what are they waiting for this to be over?
I'm hoping that we hear something in the next couple of weeks, honey. I am hoping, y'all.
I just want to hear the jang-a-lang.
They were just waiting for this impeachment to be over, honey. They was waiting for the impeachment to be over, honey. He'll be 78 in 2024. Yeah, see, I'm not saying, I mean, there are a lot of people in their 70s that live long lives, another 10, 15 years. I'm not saying that he won't be alive. I'm just saying
it'd be great if he wasn't.
It's a lot going on in this world. And he don't, want to wear a mask. I'm just saying. Right, Kingsmina, I'd have been like, listen, I'd have been the first one in line, like, wait a minute. So people was coming to kill me? Oh, where the ballot at? We ain't even got to do no trial. Guilty. Just we ain't even got to do no trial.
Electric chair.
Yeah, Latia is ready. Latia is like, come on. Yeah, I believe she's ready. I absolutely believe that she's ready for it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see what happens, child. We're going to see what happens. Not the Kanye Trump ticket, child.
Oh, okay.
Listen. All right, so now we got that out the way. Let's talk a little TV. Let's do a little TV talk.
Okay.
Pessimistic statement. I don't know if I want New York wasting all those resources. Well, I definitely think it'll be different. One, New York already don't fuck with Trump. Like New York does not like Trump. And New York been trying to warn us about, when I say us, I mean the rest of the country. From the minute he ran, the rest of New York was like, So that's number one. Number two, the charges that they have against him are a lot stronger, and the level of the burden of proof is not the same. I'm not saying that he'll get convicted. I just think he has a better chance. Now, again, going to jail and all of that is a whole nother conversation. But I definitely think it would be. And remember, they have him for tax evasion. Remember, that's what they got. Listen, when all else fails, remember, that's what they got Al Capone. Listen, Al Capone killed 5,672 people in front of the police. Okay.
And what he got arrested for?
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion. Oh, you gonna pay these tax? Oh, you
right. Right. Murder, fine. Racketeering, sure. Extortion, we don't care.
Oh, but you don't want to give us our taxes. But you gonna pay these taxes, bastard. Okay. Well, all right. Jesus.
Okay. Right. So Jeff Latia up there exposing Cuomo, like, so you just not gonna tell everybody how many people dying of COVID in New York? You just gonna lie? You just gonna lie about those numbers? Okay. Well, you just gonna tell people that it was 6,000 people instead of 10,000? Okay.
Y'all saw him with that Beijing. You know he's not good at cover-ups. I don't understand what. I don't know what y'all thought was finna. Okay. You know what?
Who, Cuomo?
Oh, you said Cuomo, not what's his face? What's the man?
Cuomo got the Beijing.
He probably do.
I don't like the fact that Cuomo lied, but listen. Here's the thing: I understand why he lied. I don't like the fact that he lied, but I understand why he lied. Yeah, Governor Cuomo is in trouble. Now he's in trouble, but had them taking COVID patients back and getting everybody sick. I saw a tweet today, and I'm not gonna do. Okay. Let's get to this TV.
Okay, let's get to the TV. What are we doing first? Which TV are we doing first?
Well, I mean, we could talk about RuPaul because that's the one you actually watch. Did you watch Star? Did you watch Belle Collective already?
Yes, I watched Belle Collective.
Star Belle, and I said Star because I'm thinking Star Belle, the Belle Collective.
I watched the Belle Collective. My review is uploading as we speak. It's literally uploading as we speak. But I saw that
of the 5 people that got killed on the 6 to 45. Yeah. The burden of proof,
they can do a wrongful death, and the burden of proof.
They can definitely do a wrongful death, and the burden of proof is different. He's a private citizen now. They absolutely can sue him. All of those people, the 2 cops that committed suicide, the ones that were killed, they all can sue him for wrongful death. Here's the thing: think about the O.J. Simpson trial. O.J. Simpson was acquitted of killing Nicole Simpson. But her family and Ron Goldman's family were able to sue him for wrongful death because the burden of proof is not the same as in a criminal trial. So can they sue him? I believe they can. PC not here. It's Valentine's Day weekend. People might be out doing stuff with their honey bunnies. So my legal correspondent is not here. But I believe that they could sue him and maybe get a settlement. Now, word on the curb is he ain't got no money, but that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Yes, the ones that lost limbs, the guy that lost his eye. Absolutely. I believe all of them could sue. I'll be honest with you. If it's my family member, I'm talking to a lawyer first thing Monday morning. Matter of fact, I probably had already talked to a lawyer, but I'll probably just wait until after the impeachment. I'm trying to get into Belle Collector. The lady that has the trifling son with all those kids is hard to take. She's very hard to take. Okay, well, you want to start with Belle Collector and then go into RuPaul? Because I didn't have a whole lot with Belle Collector, but I feel like RuPaul we might spend a little bit more time on.
Sure.
So Belle Collector, it really was only like 3 storylines on Belle Collector this episode. So we had Latrice, her husband, and her brother situation.
Mm-hmm.
We had what's that woman named Letitia?
Letitia, yes.
Letitia and her husband situation. Mm-hmm. And then we had Simone.
And Antoinette.
Damn, why do I keep calling that woman Simone?
Because there's a Simone on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I feel like she looked like Simone, though.
She absolutely doesn't. Not even close. Not even a little bit.
No. Not the Simone on RuPaul, but I'm saying she looks like a Simone.
She looks like, oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she looked like her name could be Simone. Because I was calling her Simone before RuPaul even... This been on since before RuPaul even started. It wasn't. I don't know. Anyway,
yes, because I think they started.
Maybe the same week. Anyway, I've been calling her Simone from the beginning. Neither here nor there. So let's start with Simone and Karen. Let's start with Simone.
Antoinette. And
damn it!
And who is Karen? Kaylon?
Yeah, Kaylon. I was calling her Karen now, but she's a Karen.
I can't take you. She said Simone and Karen. Ain't nobody on that show named Simone or Karen. Oh, God, fix it. Oh, Jesus, that thing took me. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. She said Simone and Karen. Wow. Her name is Antoinette. They was insignificant. I don't care what they got to say. Hey, are you okay, girl? Yeah, I'm okay, girl. Next.
Let's be clear. I meant to call the woman Karen. Now, the Simone thing I keep messing up. But she's a Karen. So I meant to call her Karen. I know her name Kaylon. I meant to call her. That was on purpose. Simone was an accident, but the Karen was on purpose. Anyway, here's my problem with the Simone situation.
Antoinette.
Damn it!
Just go ahead. Every time I'll just slip it in. It'll be like subliminal until you start calling her by her right name. Just keep going. God. Go ahead. Oh, Jesus. I done got hot that fast. Oh, God. Go ahead. So what's your issue with Antoinette's situation?
I feel like she could have been a little more stern with her friend about what went wrong and why she got the reaction she got. Not so much from Marie, because Marie's a bitch. But I'm saying I can't with Marie. I just cannot, because even after that, when the historian lady tried to get her together, right, and she kept talking over that woman, just disrespectful. Just fucking respectful. So I cannot with her. But I feel like when the other women responded a certain way, You know, when the other women, I feel like Simone, because that is your friend, and I understand that she's your friend. But I feel like she should have come at her, and she did to a certain extent, but she was dealing with kids' gloves. And you got to take the gloves off and tell her, girl, when black women are telling, no, not just black women, when people are telling you their experience, you cannot discount it because it's not your experience. And the reason why you got the reaction you got is because people felt like you were being dismissive and disrespectful to their experience. And that's anyway, this just happened to be a situation of racism, but that can be anything just because it's not your experience. And here's the thing, I don't believe it's not your experience. I believe that you were embarrassed because it was your experience. Because you know that your people sit around and talk about black people that way. Y'all just didn't know that we knew. You didn't know that we knew that that's how y'all felt. You thought that we really believed the bullshit that y'all put out there about how I don't even see color. I've got black friends. I love black people. Like, you thought that we believed that bullshit. And so it hurt your feelings because you thought that we didn't know that that's how y'all felt. That's what it really was. That's what it really was. And she should have also told her, don't be bragging about the fact that your great-great-granddaddy is Jefferson Davis. That ain't going to make black people like you.
I don't think Antoinette knows who Jefferson Davis is. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows enough to be able to that be one of her speaking points to her friend. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like, because you know and El Teddy know, but all I know is some racist cracker my school was named after. That's it. That's all I got.
That's true. That's valid. I'll give you that. That's valid.
So the other stuff, yes, but I just don't think she's educated enough. Not because this woman is a doctor. She is a dentist. Not saying that she's not educated, but not well versed enough in the history.
Yeah, I mean, you can be educated and not know, because there are things that I don't know about different situations. You know what I mean? Like, I like history. I teach it, but I also love it. So even before I became a history teacher, I loved history. I studied history. I read books. So I might be reading the biography of Lenin, and somebody else might be reading a romance novel. But I was into the biography of Lenin because I was interested in the communist revolution, and the average person wouldn't even know nothing about the goddamn Russian Revolution. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I got Bolsheviks. That's it. That's all and I don't even know if that's part of the right time frame. That's all I got.
Right. Her brush off gave me the problem with the husband was more than mixed kids. Can
I just tell you what I think the problem with the husband was?
I think it was more than mixed kids too, but go ahead.
I think the mixed kids was a was like the tip of the iceberg, but I really feel like she has been living this Oreo life for so long that she just went with this white guy thinking, oh, he's so wonderful, blah, 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 blah. And really, I think Antoinette has a little bit more nigga in her than she actually knows. And then she was like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not a rom-com on NBC that comes on every week, and this is not it. And so it fell apart.
Yeah, and I agree. I also think it's a combination of all of that, and I also think she keeps bringing up the fact that she didn't experience this level of racism until she came to Mississippi, and I think that the racism that they faced being a mixed couple had a lot to do with it, and probably his response to it. Maybe he didn't have her back the way.
Right. Like somebody said something that took her back and he just moved on. It was smooth. Right. Like it didn't even faze him.
Right. I think it was because I feel like the Antoinette is going to fall in love with the next person that she decides to marry and she be ready to have kids. I don't think that was it. I think that's what.
I think she's going to find some black man and they're going to some equally Oreo'd black man and maybe go off and raise little Oreo children.
And she may even find another white man, but another white man that knows that can handle
a spicy one. We call it spicy. The spicy white.
Oh, remind me, I have a big announcement to make before this live is over. That reminds me of something. So Abby, little baby, y'all know how my brain works. So y'all make sure before I get off of here, I make my announcement. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all. Okay,
so we're gonna discuss the contracts and
yes,
because I have thoughts. I have thoughts and feelings.
Okay. Hey, House of Surgery.
Hey, boo.
How are you, babes? Be careful now. You be careful where you are. Down there.
With the people.
Good to see you, Pookie. Because be concerned over biracial children, but doesn't want to exclusively date black male made no sense. That's true. That's true. Because if your issue is with dealing with biracial children, but you still want to be down for the swirl, then I mean, I don't believe you don't want children. I don't believe that. But I mean, who am I? All right, so let's talk about Latrice, Letitia, whatever that woman name is.
Letitia and her husband
and Glenn, and let me ask you how you feel about, because I know you're very much I'm going to take care of my man. I am the woman. I am the wife. Yes. This is my role. So if you were in that type of a relationship, the 28 days, the 28 days on, 14 days off situation. And when your husband comes home, the routine is usually, because clearly they're in a financial situation which he can afford to do this. Right. It is usually, you got me for 2 weeks. It is me and you. We doing family time. We doing husband and wife time. How do you feel about that?
If that is how if that's how your marriage has been going.
Wait a minute, hold up. You had COVID? Oh no. Oh wow.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, darling.
Yes, I didn't know. I'm so glad you're recovering. Oh, I'm sending an extra prayer for you tonight. Oh wow.
Right. So let me tell you how it would go if this was me. And I'm now getting this business venture, so I have to adjust because I am still doing more. And unfortunately, I can't shut it all the way down like I normally would for him for this 2 weeks period. So what I would do in the week leading up to his arrival, I would make a schedule of what needs to happen in the next 2 weeks that cannot either be delayed or pushed back, or is not as I would prioritize. I would triage everything that needs to happen in those 2 weeks while he's going to be there. Then I am Instacarting, like the day before he's supposed to come, Instacarting, so we have food in the house. I'm making sure that he can spend time with baby boy so they can do their one-on-one things with daddy and baby time. Because baby needs daddy time as well. It's not just me and you. You need to spend some one-on-one time with your son while you're here. And then it's, let me get my very best pearl necklace to wear for his first night here. And when he gets here the first night, I make sure I've done everything that I need to do. I make sure that he came in while they were doing whatever with the son. They spend that time. At that point, I have already planned what I'm going to fix for dinner. It's his favorite meal that I know that he likes. And then, at that point, it's the end of the day. Then I am going to break this nigga off so severely that he's going to sleep until at least 11 o'clock the next day. Even if I have to do that in several increments throughout the evening. Listen.
You know what?
And then I get up the next morning and I've already prioritized my day. I'm the first thing in the morning, I am getting the baby together. I am getting his breakfast together. I'm doing whatever wifey thinks, his clothes is whatever. If that's it depends on what it is y'all situation is. If you're that type of wife, his clothes are together, his breakfast is together. So I have a window that he's occupied doing something that I can go do X, Y, and Z. And then I take a break and we come together and spend some time. Maybe I put it on him again. So this nigga needs to take a nap. I give him a ham sandwich and he take a nap. I'll be back with you when you get up. And while he's napping, I'm doing some more rapid fire work things that need to be done. And then, we come back together as a family to have a meal, all of those type of things. But what you do is you learn to prioritize and compromise between your home life and this business project that you're trying to get off the ground. But what you do not do is you go from one extreme to the other.
That's what
You
I was
don't go
getting
from
ready to say.
I am completely catering to you, I'm at your beck and
Absolutely.
call, to
Absolutely.
this nigga can't even get a sandwich or no coochie. I didn't understand ain't no yams in the bedroom. Hold on, player, because I've been waiting for you to get here for the last 28 days.
First of
So
all,
listen, you would have had a good 5 minutes with your son before my mama would have came to get him for the evening, because I'm finna swing you from this fucking ceiling fan, my nigga. It's about to go down in here. So
listen,
I don't get that.
listen, now, Abby, you know me and you don't always agree on the man-woman situation, but I am with you 100% on that. First of all, you don't go from A to Z without any conversation.
Exactly.
That was wrong. That
Exactly.
if he's used to the world shutting down when he's home and being treated like that king that he is, then that is what you do. Second of all, you not have listen. You know I ain't the biggest cook in the world, but I'm with you. I'm gonna make sure that it's some meals in there, something he can throw in the microwave. You know, something that you can, listen. Okay, throw it in the microwave. Let it get going. Mario.
You nasty. Well,
Exactly.
myself is nasty, so I just
and trust and believe. First of all, okay, I'm all here for you seeing your baby. Yay, daddy. Hey, daddy. Yay, daddy. Okay, but after we put him to bed, then I'm putting you to bed.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have had all that energy to be vacuuming and all
Nothing.
of that. He's still in bed, been in bed, sir.
Right. Trying to recoup everything that I done sucked your whole soul out.
Right there.
Right there. Sir.
And I probably would have hit you off before I got up to get ready to get
exactly.
Because I already know. And I'm with you. I agree with you 100% that you just don't do that. That's not fair to him.
That is absolutely
and
not.
And he kept saying, I support my wife. I support my wife. I support my wife. But listen, not if he
don't whip up some ramen noodles. Listen, not the ramen noodles, Jesus.
Listen, if he was used to getting ramen noodles, that's fine. But if he used to getting collard greens, yams, macaroni and cheese, steak on the grill, barbecue chicken, if he used to getting all of that, there has to be a process where where there's a compromise. But you didn't even do none of that. You just shut it all the way down.
Right. And then you said you ain't getting no cool. Girl, you're punishing yourself. What did the dick do to you, girl? Sugar honey, you mad at the dick, daughter?
Your granny told you right. You start out the way you can hold out, okay?
Right. So I'm bopping around because we just in the house. I'm bopping around his favorite little booty shorts. It's just you have to have some compromise in the situation.
Hey, what's up, Gina?
You can't go from 0 to 150 to 0 and then be just like, I need you to support me. Hold on. Pause. And first of all, why are you not planning in anticipation? It's not like this is new behavior or like this is a new schedule that just popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
Plan in advance. You can plan in advance for things. Plan for you to go on like that to a picnic, so y'all to go and be kissy and cupcaking in each other's face and all that other stuff. I really don't understand why she wasn't picking up on the context clues. This nigga just came to the house and I know all these cameras is around and you steady blah 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 and about this business and shit. And that man was only thinking, if you don't be face down, ass up in the next 30 seconds. I can't hear anything that you. I can't hear anything that you're saying.
Belle Collective, yeah. All right, well, we're in agreement. I think most of the people in the chat agree as well that she handled that. That wasn't
horribly. It was terrible. And then talk about, I'm not signing no contract till you repropose. Why would he repropose? What you did to get them is what you got to do to keep them, daughter. I don't understand.
And what do we repropose for? That was just stupid. And little baby, since you always be peeping stuff, did you peep how empty them cabinets were? We always talk about who renting houses. Did you see how empty that kitchen, them cabinets in that kitchen was?
Child, wasn't no decorative plates, nothing on the open cabinetry. What is happening, daughter?
Okay, Kingsman, she said, "I'll meet you in the
garage. Don't even get out the car. Just push your seat back and let me. And I'm coming through. What you?
Yeah, Sir James, I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, the show for me is getting
It's
worse and
better.
worse.
It's
Like
getting.
this, how I can tell when a show is getting bad for me is when my reviews get short. My review this week was barely 10 minutes.
Listen, I am sticking with it because she's actually trying to make some progress on this Fair Street
She is
project.
actually doing the Fair Street
And
project,
she's actually doing it. It's not like it was an idea and then you don't never hear about it and it's just drama for the rest of the season. You actually see her trying to make progress and she's really about this particular project.
True.
So that's why I'm continuing to give it another chance.
Yeah, honestly that's why I'm still, because she is really trying to move forward with this Fair Street project. And I can give her credit for that she is trying to stick to it, y'all. Know what ends up happening or not happening, we don't know. But I give her credit that at least for the purposes of the cameras, honey, she giving us something that we can feel. Okay. All right, now Latrice and her
brother. Oh, that thing broke me.
First of all, why is her husband running around lying, talking about, well, you know he married? Where that come from?
I believe that's the rumor, possibly started by Belinda. Like I blame Belinda for that rumor. I feel like, or the baby mama, one of the two. Like he said something slick or called that Belinda woman his wife, and the baby mama took that back and was saying, "Oh, well, you know, they done got married. He calling her. That's his wife.
That's probably
I believe that's where, because I don't honestly think, with seeing them together and how much they love each other, because as hard as he tried to be when that girl got to crying when they was having that conversation, I saw your bottom lip trembling, bro. I saw you sniffle, and I saw your face get red.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Once he explained himself, I was with him. I understood everything he was saying, and I agree with what he's saying. He said, listen, I don't come around, and Belinda doesn't come around because she doesn't feel comfortable. She know y'all don't like her, and I don't come around because that's my woman. And y'all got Pam up in here. Listen, when I break up with her, y'all break up with her.
But we can't, because you put her out, and her child is homeless, so now they staying with your mama.
No. I get why she's there, but I'm saying I understand where he's coming from.
Right.
Now, as far as the woman not having nowhere to live, listen,
it's COVID. We understand things happen. So be it.
But I definitely understand that. I was half with him because Pam has your children. Well, but what he's saying is Belinda doesn't feel comfortable. And so, no, I'm not going to keep coming to family cookouts or family functions where, one, my baby mama over there, and y'all loving up on her like she's still my girlfriend. And two, I got my real girlfriend right here, and y'all don't rock with her.
But this is what I need you to understand, sir. You are attached to that woman that you had a child with for the next 18
But she don't need to be at the cookout. No, she don't.
Our family is blended like that. We just don't care. Listen, you got a new girl. My cousin, they never gonna see this. My cousin Jay has a new girlfriend like literally. The last time I saw him posted with his girlfriend, who was not his children's mother, his two children's mother, his two baby mamas. It wasn't neither one of them, and it was a third girl. And then just last week he was like, "Oh, so in love, blah blah blah," and there was this other girl. I had to go to my cousin chat and was like, "This Jay, am I drunk or is this a new girl? Is this a new chick?" So it just be.
Listen, when we had our Christmas Zoom, my cousin's ex-wife was on the call, and we was all confused. We was confusion because we was like, first of all, who gave her the link? And second of all, what is she doing here?
Let me be fair.
To bless her. Well, come to find out, my cousin was the one that gave her the link. I said, well, hell, if you gave her the link, then okay, fine. But we was really confused. Like, what is she doing here?
Listen, for Scooter Boop's Zoom, both of my sister-in-laws were on the Zoom. Now, I don't fuck with their brother, but neither do they, really. But still, that happens when it's family situations.
That's different. That's different. You said your husband's sisters?
Yes.
No, that might not. Well, no, that's different. That's different because to me, that's different. I'm going to say that. To me, that's different. Because Is your daughter, is that your husband? Is that her daddy?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's their aunt. That's different.
Yes.
Because even though you divorced them, that's still their aunt. Whether y'all are together, well, y'all ain't even divorced, but that's still their aunt.
Yes. I'm just sad. I can't continue being attached to this situation. Like, but they would. But even if my husband and I like were officially. It's over.
Right.
They still invite me to events. You know why? Because my sister was married to their other brother.
See, y'all got a whole nother situation going on there. See, it's not the same. See, y'all got some whole convoluted. We got what the red button connected to the blue button and the yellow with the wire and candle. No. See, y'all situation is when you take the Christmas lights out and they all tangled up and you got to that's what y'all got going on. Ain't nobody got time to figure all that shit out. All of them can come to everything. Just all of them. Because those are still Scooter Boo's great aunts, and those are still your daughter's aunts. So that is not the same. My cousin was married to this woman for about 5 years. All his children grown, and I was just trying to figure out how she got on the Zoom. Because we set the Zoom up, and I know I didn't send her the link.
But how did she get here?
I was just trying to figure out. And it was so funny because we were all on the Zoom. Hey, Merry Christmas! Yeah. And then
I'm done.
My cousin was looking at each other. We was looking at each other.
Rude.
Like
you rude. You was looking at her like
we were silently talking to each other like,
you was looking like did you?
Because we set it up with the two of us. I was like,
mad texted on the Zoom like
right.
Did you?
Right. I was like,
I'm done. Y'all sitting texting each other on the Zoom like, did you send this bitch the I sent her the info. She even get. And then you pull your cousin into the group chat. How did your ex-wife get in here? Like we didn't.
Oh, we asked him. He was like, I gave her the link. We was like, you might want to warn us next time because we ain't know. We ain't know. Because none of us care. I mean, I don't dislike her, but my thing was when you divorced her, I divorced her. That's how I was looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you died.
Right. Especially since y'all didn't have no children together. Y'all was only married like 5-6 years. Like, it wasn't that deep to me. Like,
Father, I stretch my hands to you.
Anyway, so that was Belle Collective. Anything else you want to add about the Belle Collective?
No, but I do commend Latrice for being mature enough to say, me not liking this girl is not worth the wedge that it's putting between me and my brother. So if I got to swallow it and be nice to this girl so my brother's in my life, then I just got to swallow it.
I respect that. I do.
I respect it.
I respected that. And I also respected that she acknowledged, she said, well, send her my love.
Yes.
She was like, send her my love.
And we can sit down and talk, and then me and her can sit down and talk about it, so they can get to a good place, just the two of them. Yes. Now that she and her brother, she like, because clearly she wasn't kidding when she said she has abandonment and daddy issues because
Watermelon Sugar was recording a video. Yes, Watermelon Sugar.
Were you? Oh, all right. Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, our own illustrious Watermelon Sugar. I would just like you know, I had a virtual visit. I have a prescription for an inhaler. You can bring it down. I love you. Thank you. Because she commented on one of my videos. If you don't take your ass,
and I'm sending you some melatonin too.
Why are you sending me melatonin?
Because it helps you sleep.
Oh, okay.
I took some last night. It knocked me right out. That way, when I woke up this morning, I said, "Yep."
Okay.
Add me some of this.
So I'm gonna send you something, and I'm gonna send you something to show you what helped me get some rest last night. It was so like I can't even.
Don't send me a picture of a penis, Abby.
That's so out of left field. What the hell?
I'm saying if that's what helped you get sleep last night, that ain't what I don't need to know that.
I can't even find the picture. That's so stupid.
I was just saying.
I'm
I'll just
done
let
with
you know.
you. Listen.
I'll just let you know.
Don't just in case my babe boo future husband is in the chat. Don't listen to Loretta. There wasn't no penis. Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan know how we do.
You said it. I was watching. Look, I saw a TikTok yesterday.
See, I wasn't the only one. Alikala and Lil Baby thought the same thing. See, I ain't the only one. I'm the only one. So I'm not the crazy one around here.
Oh my God, y'all are idiots! It was a picture of the plate. It was a picture. I made some steak and cheese last night, and then after I ate that, I laid down.
You know what? I saw a picture, a commercial for today, and I feel like that's gonna be my cheat meal tomorrow.
What?
Bitch, that new spicy fish sandwich from Popeyes. I saw the commercial for it today. I feel like I need that tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds really good.
The commercial looked good. The commercial looked so good. That it was it was fried. I think it's fried in the same batter that the spicy chicken is fried in. And then they had that tartar sauce on that toasted butter roll with the butter. Oh, it looks now, the commercials always look good. But it's a Popeyes 2 minutes from my house. I feel like I need it in my life. I feel like I need it. I may do a mukbang. If I go get one.
Listen, there's nothing better. Listen, my mama hit me.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I need to ask my mama what's the name of the restaurant and see if I can get it DoorDashed or anything here. But there's this fish place, and they have my favorite fish, which are Kroger's, and they have this Cajun spice that they put when they fry.
Yeah, be safe, DMV. That's why I didn't go out today, because when I woke up this morning, it was already freezing rain. I said, no, ma'am, not me, not today. It won't be me. Nope.
Listen, when I opened the door today, I was going to take out the trash, and it was a whole typhoon outside. I said, oh, nope. It politely closed the door.
It wasn't supposed to start. When I checked the weather report yesterday, it said late afternoon, freezing rain. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to get up in the morning. I was going to go to the gym.
Oh, Joseph.
I was going to go to the gym.
Come on, Jim.
But it was already raining when I woke up. And I woke up at like 10 something this morning. And it was already raining. I said, oh, no, I won't. No, ma'am. Not me. Then I felt bad because Niecy had went to the gym. I said, so you just going to make me feel bad because you went out and went to the gym. Hey, LaDonna, how you doing? So it's been pouring in Durham all day? Child.
It's been pouring here all
I like that Popeyes biscuits, but it's not, you got to hit the right one at the right time. You got to hit the right one at the right time.
Right.
I like me a good hot.
If you put some butter and some honey on it, child, baby.
So I feel like if I go get one tomorrow, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a tasting.
A mukbang.
Know how I feel about
it. Come on, tasting. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. So Abby, go ahead and start talking about RuPaul. I'll be right back. I gotta.
Okay.
I'll be cooking my dinner while we do this, so I can eat my dinner. Be ready when I'm done. Okay.
So, or RuPaul this week. The main challenge was bossy.
Don't forget the mini challenge, the reading room.
The reading challenge for the mini challenge was lackluster at most. Well, it was absolutely horrible at the least. I don't like the edit that they gave Elliot. I feel like he may have said some funny things, but because they don't like him and they trying to write him this storyline, that they gave him a shit edit for the reading challenge. The reading challenge wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. It was bad. I do think that Gottmik probably won. I'm mad that they did the reading challenge after Tamisha was gone, because I feel like Tamisha would have read all of them hoes for blood. That's just how.
She would have, honey. She
would have got them all together. Yeah, I think because they're trying to craft so many narratives that the editing is just real crazy this season. Now, before we get into like outfits and things of that nature, because I'm sure Loretta will to put in some input, let's have a quick discussion. Anybody watching Drag Race UK? And if so, did you see this episode where they literally started the episode with them coming back from the last elimination, an alarm going off, and then and telling them everybody has to go home because of COVID, and then it's 7 months later when they come back.
Oh, damn.
And it was like they got a 7-month break. It's on Wow Presence. You gotta have the app. I have the app. I pay $3 a month for the app so that I can watch Drag Race UK, Drag Race Holland, Thailand. All of the other drag races are on Wow Presence, the app. Yes, this is season 2 of Drag Race UK. Belize, I am literally doing reviews for Drag Race UK. How did you not know? How did you not know? Wow Presents. It's Wow Presents. I don't know why I call it Wow Presents. Ooh. I just realized I have some money somewhere that I can move. Oh, look at Jesus doing a new thing in my life. Hallelujah. Oh, and we bless God on today, because I'm certainly going to do that when I get off of this live. So hold on. I'm looking for the app. It's on maybe it's just on my iPad now. It's just on my iPad now. It's an orange app. It's orange and white. The lettering is orange and white. Hold on. Let me go to the app store so you can see what she looks like. There's a lot of stuff. There's like a Work the World. This is what that's what the app looks like. It's Wow Presents Plus. And it's like $3 and some change a month. And that's where I get to watch Thailand, Holland, Canada's Drag Race, UK, all of the. You watch the first 3 episodes and you don't like the selection. Listen, everybody was upset that Joe Black got put off on the first episode. He came back on this episode. They gave him a second chance because, Jenny Lemon. Well, what happened is when they came back from the 7 months, all of the queens who had been left in the challenge, had been left in the race, everybody came back except for one, Miss Veronica. Miss Veronica unfortunately tested positive for COVID, and so she wasn't allowed to come back, but they did extend the invitation to her to come back for the next season. And so they had to replace her. So they bought the 3 eliminated queens from before. They did not give extended invitation to Jenny Lemon, because Jenny Lemon in the last elimination, instead of doing the lip sync, she walked off the stage and was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm out." So she didn't get an invite back. So it was Astina, Cherry Valentine, and Joe Black. And everybody felt like Joe Black didn't get a fair shake. So they chose Joe Black as the queen to come back. And they did this girl group like Eurovision contest. The song was hideous and horrible. It was the same song for both girl groups. It's horrible. And Joe Black was horrible. And then he went home again. He got brought back on the same episode just to go back home on the same episode. I feel like they pick a good 4 people and the rest are random. Oh, God.
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't going to stay that long, but Ebby was entertaining y'all so well. I said, well, let me go on and do all that I got to do, Chad.
Lip sync challenge. Who's lip sync challenged?
She should have got a note.
She's got a note from her doctor. Who should have got a note? Who? Veronica? No, Veronica wasn't getting no note from her doctor. When she tested positive for COVID, that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
There ain't no.
Because she would have had to be in quarantine for at least 14 days, and that's assuming she didn't get sick.
Right. And when I tell you, RuPaul, after this 7-month break, and they was on the judging table, when I say RuPaul went full-blown Tyra Banks, the one who walked off Jenny Lemon, what it was is the girl she was lip syncing against was one of her best friends. and she had just been diagnosed with a I can't think a genetic disease, and she had been in a lot of pain, and she's like, I can't do this anymore, and she just walked. And she was like, instead of trying to lipstick against my friend, I'm just gonna be done. And she walked off. She been de la creme herself at the beginning of the lip sync song. Now, when I say this last episode after the COVID break, RuPaul went full Tyra Banks. We were rooting for you off on that stage. She was like, first of all, bitch, if you gonna buy a dress because the girl had a dress from off the rack, she didn't do nothing to it. And RuPaul says, everyday people can buy that dress off the rack. If you're gonna be a drag queen and buy off the rack, you better take that damn dress and sparkle the shit out that motherfucker. Do something, transform it. Be a drag queen. That's your whole job, bitch. What you mean? She's like, I want more. She said, this is the international version of RuPaul's Drag Race. This is the biggest drag race competition in the world. This is the Eurovision of drag. Bitch, get your shit together. Don't just come at me with no half of shit. Like, she went off. I said, oh. And then she had to come back and apologize right before. She was like, listen, I know I may have seemed a little harsh in my critiques, and maybe Mama Ru being in quarantine for the last 2 weeks may have had something to do with that. So I love y'all, but give me more.
Maybe I was in quarantine a little bit too long.
I was just a little too much. But
me and my husband was down on that ranch, honey, and things got a little tense. Okay, got a little intense. Okay.
She said, Mama really love y'all. She just be going through something.
But she ain't. But listen,
she's not wrong.
People need to hear.
Right.
That is what people need to hear at this point. When it comes to these competition shows, I give passes to the people on the first couple of seasons because, like when you look at the first couple of seasons of RuPaul, there was a lot more sewing going on because people didn't know what to bring. They didn't know what to expect. They didn't have a lot of heads up. But now when you get on RuPaul, they give you a list of looks that you need. You're going to need a beaded dress. You're going to need lame. There's going to be a disco scene. Like, there are things that you need. And I understand that some queens have more money than others, but you have time. You can fundraise. You better call on your house mothers, sisters, and brothers. Like, they have all of that now. So the first couple of seasons, did somebody just bless me?
Come on, chingle, chingle. Hallelujah.
Oh, thank you, Sir James. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. He done bought my chicken sandwich for tomorrow. Okay.
Come on, chicken sandwich, chicken wing.
But it's like the same thing with like American Idol and stuff, and people be like, oh, Simon was so mean and he was this and he was that, and I was like, but here's the thing, the first couple of seasons, all right, for the people who didn't know, maybe, but after season 2, you know what you're getting from Simon Cowell. So you voluntarily went on that show, and you went on that show to be critiqued. Now I know he could be harsh and he could be rude, but you knew that's what the fuck you was getting. They tried to balance it out. They had Simon Cowell on one end, they had Paula Abdul on the other end, and then they had my boy in the middle. It's a no for me, dog, in the middle. Because he could be a little harsh sometimes. Randy Jackson. He could be a little harsh sometimes, but he tried to be politically correct usually, even when he was telling you couldn't sing. Paula Abdul loved every damn body. And when somebody came through that Paula Abdul wasn't here for, you knew. You knew.
If Paula Abdul couldn't find nothing nice to say about you, even if it was your outfit.
Right. If Paula Abdul couldn't find something nice, bruh, just let it go. Just let it go. So anyway, back to that. So, all right. So here's the thing. We learned a few more things. Did you peep Tina Burner coming for Olivia?
Yes.
Or Olivia wanted that part?
Yes.
First of all, that wasn't even your group. Why you over there in their business? That's between Utica and Olivia. Deal with your group. You wasn't even in that group, man. Deal with Elliot.
I want Tina Burner reminds me of Dennis the Menace. I just want you to sit down and shut up. You aggravate my spirit. Like you doing too much.
Then I don't feel like Olivia did anything wrong. She wanted that part. What was wrong with her? What was wrong with her fighting for that part?
Right. Wouldn't.
That, I feel like they create these narratives, so now y'all gonna try to turn Olivia into a diva. And let's be clear, she might be a diva, but I don't think she was being a diva in that moment.
I don't think so either. And can I tell you, I'm sick of Denali and her whining.
Yeah, I agree. T Lounge, they trying to set Elliot up, but it backfired because they thought LaLa Ri was gonna wear Elliot ass out.
And I did too, and I was mad that this
because for real, I feel like Utica should have been in the bottom. And
I think
that they didn't think that Utica would be able to beat Elliot, and so it was LaLa Ri, and they thought LaLa Ri was gonna beat her. And LaLa Ri, I feel like LaLa Ri subconsciously gave up.
I think she was tired. Like I felt like she
said at the end, she said, I felt like I kept giving the judges what they were asking for, and it wasn't enough. So I feel like she was just mentally had given up. I don't think she consciously did it. I don't think she said I give up. I think she thought she was still giving it, but she wasn't. That lip sync wasn't her best
at all.
Yeah,
she did. She did a better lip sync than I could have in any regards, but still.
Right. Well,
but Elliot was like, I kept trying to tell you bitches I could dance.
Right. Elliot was
and here we go. And that when she went smooth into that, it was so smooth when she went into that front split. I said, bitch, my thighs hurt, girl. I'm just my thighs could never.
Y'all can play with me if you want to. But I feel like after last week, because I really feel like Utica could have been in the bottom last week. But certainly this week Utica should have been in the bottom. And I like Utica. I really like Utica. But Utica in that challenge, that Bossy Rossi was horrible.
I got what she was trying to do, but I got what she was trying to do. She was trying to be like that entitled narcissistic mama.
I got it, yeah.
I got it, but it just didn't play. It didn't play as well as it should have in that situation. I feel like she was doing her own thing and she wasn't interacting with everyone else, because I feel like if she had interacted more with Gottmik and Olivia, then she would have been okay. And I'm
gonna tell you what I think would have played better for what she was trying to do. To me, she went trailer park. I feel like she should have went Fifth Avenue posh. Like, I feel like she should have came in there like Alexis Carrington, like
Olivia was a rich girl who was spoiled that ran off to be with the mom.
Yes, because she came in there trailer park, and it just, I don't know, it didn't hit for me. I knew what she was trying to do too, but it didn't really hit for me. But I feel like if she had came in there like Alexis Carrington, like how dare my daughter run around with the likes of
the riffraff.
Like I feel like we could have got snobbish. I feel like that might have played better for what she was trying to do. That would have
definitely played better.
I'm still rooting for Simone. Okay, we're going to get to them looks. Hold on, Sir James. Hold on. So let's get to these looks. So Denali was a chandelier.
It was beautiful.
I liked it, but she was a chandelier.
She said that was her dream, just to come on RuPaul's.
Walk on RuPaul's as a chandelier. And I'm going to say this. It was pretty.
It was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful.
It's just a chandelier.
Okay, but can I just say, before we get into it, I still don't like your daughter. I still don't like you. I would not be manipulated into liking you.
Wait a minute, can I go down the list? We're going down the line.
Go ahead. But I want to get that I don't like her out, but I'm gonna give her props for her outfit. But I still don't like you. Go ahead.
We can get there. We're gonna get there.
Okay, go.
I got my list right here. I got my notes now.
Come on, baby. Come on. Yes.
Rose. She looked like a beaded Tinkerbell.
I thought it was super cute. I love that wig. I liked her wig. She looked like Tinkerbell. Like, I didn't even know what the theme was of the runway.
I missed the theme too, but I guess it was like
it was beads. It's supposed to be beads. But it had to be
Mardi Gras because so many of them were doing Mardi Gras.
I think they just picked Mardi Gras because that's the only thing they could think of. But I think it was just it's supposed to be beaded eleganza or something. So many people
had Mardi Gras. I thought it had something to do with Mardi Gras.
I don't.
All right, Gottmik. Oh no, LaLa Ri. She had the Mardi Gras fringe.
I liked it. I felt like she didn't have even it was a one-piece suit. I felt like she wasn't cinched in the waist enough to show her shape. I think if it was cinched in and she didn't have that rip on the side, which I didn't notice until Michelle pointed it out.
I thought that it did not accentuate her body at all. It didn't make
exactly.
it did not make her look. It didn't accentuate her at all.
I felt like she wasn't her proportions weren't right. I think her waist should have been cinched. Even if she was cinched just a little bit more, it would have gave that whole thing a different shape, and then it would have been a whole different story.
I'm with you on that.
But her face and her hair, immaculate.
That's the other thing. Lala Marie's makeup in the challenge was not good.
I think it was that on purpose. Maybe.
I think it was
like that. I think it was on purpose for her face to look like that. Okay,
because if it was on purpose, then she did a good job, because that thing was horrible. I'm sorry. Before we get to the challenge, let's finish up with this again. So, Utica wasn't. I feel like Utica was the weakest link in her group.
Yes.
Lala Marie was the weakest link in her group.
Olivia
was everything. Olivia was so
good. When Olivia started doing, I said
yes,
and then God mixed it. Yes, they made her churn butter. Oh, I fell out. I fell out on the floor.
I think people forgot that last week she said that the theater saved her life. That she got into theater in high school, and that's what helped her lose weight. And so I think people forget she doesn't. The other thing that I love that Olivia doesn't do is she don't brag about stuff. Like the rest of these people, like Utica. Oh yes, I love improv. I was in an improv troupe, and same thing with Elliot. Elliot was like, I mean, I dance, but I ain't about to sit here and tell y'all like I ain't about to brag on the fact that I dance. I mean, I do dance though. Right. I feel like they forgot that. Anyway, so that's what I was supposed to say. Okay. Got Mick. She just had that latex outfit with the big headpiece, but I guess that was her beads.
It was supposed to be anal beads.
Those would look like anal beads. That's what it looked like, anal beads.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I hear anal beads look like. I don't know.
I don't even have a fan. I can't. I don't have nothing to pop. I don't. Oh, wrap me up in your arms, Jesus.
I'm just saying, that's what I heard.
Okay, I've been in sex shops before. Yes, that is what anal beads look like.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. I feel like she's always so out the box that get in the box for once, bitch. Do something regular. Like I'm sick of looking. I'm sick of her. I kind of messed up Chet last week because I was in the comments when they was talking about RuPaul's Drag Race, and they was talking about Got Mixed look last week with the little black dress, and I was like, so nobody thinks she looked like the Crow, and he was like, great, now I can't. Fix it, Jesus. Go to the next person. Who next?
Okay, so Olivia had on a cute little 90s throwback with the airbrush. It reminded me of an outfit that I would have worn in like 8th grade with the Guess jumper, but it was a skirt instead of the pants. But let me say this. Here's my only criticism of Olivia's outfit. This is the second time that Olivia has done something that it looks like somebody else already did.
Thank you. That's all I was going to say. That's the only thing that I had to say. So we're not going to discuss the fact that you have Kendisha's Mooch Mouse wig on from when she got in the fight with Tamisha. We just not going to talk. Did you borrow the wig from her?
Right. And my thing was, even if it were a different wig, do a different hairstyle. Braid them things up. Wear the wig that you wore when you had the braids going all the way back if you wanted braid. But I was like, why you get ready to do the exact same wig?
That same wig. I feel like it was like she said, hey, let me borrow this wig. That's what it feels like. Let me borrow this wig for this look. Like, what were you going to wear? If you had two pigtails and had the beads and bobs down, two pigtails, that would have been different than. Oh, I'm glad you think she's cute. I don't like her at all. She gets on my nerves. I'm sorry. He gets on my nerves. Him. He gets on my nerves. You were offended. By. Yeah, is nobody going to say anything about this girl repeating looks that have already come down the runway? Nobody at all. Listen, there's something about Got Mick that just tap dances on my last nerve, and I don't know what it is. I just don't know if it's whatever. It is whatever. And have the nerve to win. Well, she was the best in the challenge. Even if she is repeating looks on the runway, she was the best in the challenge this week. So I don't begrudge her the win. For the week, the win for the week should not have been based on her outfit that she wore on the runway, but in her performance in the Bossy Rossi challenge, because she was absolutely the best out of all of the skits. She was the best. So I don't have an issue with her winning, but I do have an issue with them not speaking to. Because I feel like if they spoke to her about repeating the looks, then she would not have won the challenge this week. They would have had to have given it to either Simone or Candicia. And I don't think they
wanted to do that.
I don't think they wanted to do that. I don't think they wanted to do that.
But my thing is, that's the second time. Like when she did the boxing outfit.
Right. Because we all was like, so you just gonna do
right? And again, ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say, well, you know, we kind of already saw that.
I'm waiting on Michelle. Now you can see the rip in Lala's side, but you can't see that this girl is repeating pieces of outfits and looks on the runway.
Right, but you can't see that that's the exact same damn outfit. Anyway, and wig. But anyway, okay. So that was my only critique of Olivia. Then we have Utica. She was a bloody bride.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. Candy, I feel like that was the best she looked. That's not saying much, but I feel like that was the best she looked.
Okay. So again, I don't like you, darling. But bitch, when you do something, you did it. And you did that. When I say I thought her makeup was right, her hair was right, that hat was right.
That hat was everything.
The shoes were right.
That hat was everything.
It was all right. It was right with me. It was all right with me. I appreciate it. I appreciated Candicia in that outfit.
Mm-hmm. That was the best she looked. I'm serious. That was the best outfit she has had. Okay.
Absolutely.
She was, listen, and I had to say this.
Now that looked rich.
Now I had to say this in my review. Mm-hmm. This was a good week for her.
It was.
This was a good week. Now I don't like it, and like you said, you're not gonna make me like you, but this was a good week for her.
Yes.
Yeah. Simone. Now I'm gonna save her for last. Nope, we doing Simone last. That bitch.
Okay.
Tina Burner, that had to be the ugliest goddamn going outfit I have ever seen. What the fuck did she have?
Oh, hold on. I don't remember. So, and I just watched it a couple hours ago.
She had on the Mardi Gras.
Hold on. I got pictures.
Okay.
Oh no, I deleted them.
She had the boobs.
Oh, she had the three look in one, and they were all ugly. Got you, daughter. So you clunkily ripped off them pants to reveal that ugly dress, and then you pulled off the nipple Madonna cone situation to reveal naked boobs with a little pasty on it. You looked a mess, daughter. It wasn't cute. Now we don't want to see you in orange, red, and yellow anymore. But if you was that wasn't it.
You gave us a different look, but I mean, you gave us different colors, but that look was horrible.
Yes. With a capital horror on it.
Can it remind you of Khloe Kardashian before all the surgeries and all the plastic surgery and Botox? Okay.
You put 20 on 10 with that one, but
is that
what they said? That she just reminds them of? They say nothing about surgeries or anything.
I mean, you just put 20 on. I feel like that's what Vovo meant.
I can't. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I see a couple of people saying that Tina just don't bring it to the runway.
She does not. The one good outfit she had was that black and white houndstooth with that super blood red hair. I'll give props. That is the only outfit that she has worn on it.
See, Vovo agrees with me. Vovo said that's true.
Okay. I'm not doing this with either one of y'all. I'm done.
All right. Elliot was a flapper. It was cute. 1920s throwback flapper style. It was cute.
It was really cute.
It was cute.
Really cute. It was very nice.
That was probably one of Elliot's better looks too.
It was very well done.
And I liked it when he was lip syncing and you saw the little peek up, he saw the draws. I said, you better come on with the draws to match the outfit, honey.
Right, and they gold, and it was like, oh, catch it.
It was cute. It was cute. Okay, now let's get back to this Simone. Now listen, you know I was not here on the Simone train them first couple of episodes. You know I wasn't here. I didn't see it. Not that I didn't see it for her. I just was like, why is everybody but bitch? That
Simone Ye said, bitch, you don't know me.
That runway look.
First of all, she had her name spelled in beads in her head.
First of all, let's start from the beginning. Her body is fucking everything.
I don't care if she put chicken grease, pork chop grease. I don't give a fuck what she put on it. When I say that bitch be glistening like, oh my God.
I mean, everything. And then that African neck piece.
Yes.
Bitch. I said, listen, in my review, I said, just give her the trophy. Let's get the All-Stars. Is that what you said last week?
That's what I said last week.
All-Stars, bitch.
I like, can we just crown Simone and move on? Can we just crown her already and be done with this season? Please. Please. I would also like to give an honorable mention to the T.S. Madison.
Oh, we're getting there. My baby, T.S. Madison, was the guest judge. Now, first of all,
which I say she had the funniest line throughout the entire show when she politely told Elliot, put some water on your coochie because it's dry. Bitch! Oh, shit. I said, oh, God. I said, not your coochie dry, girl. When I say it pleased me so much with how RuPaul went up for TS, we know when they normally talk to the
TS. Ru clearly loves TS.
When RuPaul says, step your pussy up, get a job, suck a dick. I said, oh. I said, oh, you better know the whole thing, damn it.
Listen.
Everything. Oh my God, I was so pleased. I was so pleased. She looked good too.
When Maddie told, I forgot who she sold it to, talking about something, oh, I could have wore that to my old job.
She told it to Lala Ree.
Yeah.
That looked like somebody wore to my old
job. Yes, that's who it was, Lala Ree. I said, bitch, TS was good.
Absolutely.
Was good. She was so good. Listen, she was so good. I was so good.
And then Bossy Ross, he was like, wait, I'm taking notes. Wait.
Right, I am taking notes. Okay.
Oh, goodness. That was the only reason why I watched it.
House of Sir James asked, do we think that they will let another Black queen win again? I think this will be the third in a row. I don't think Simone is going to give them a choice. I think if they do, it's going to be very reminiscent of Shangela and All Stars. Unless Simone has a total breakdown, she's got to be top 3. It's going
to be a queen of color, because if it's not her, it's going to be Olivia.
Olivia is definitely going to be okay. So
unless they try and push Got Mick on us, we don't want it.
Listen, I'm sick of Got Mick. I'm sick of Got Mick. Yeah, Sir James. I think I've seen her makeup better. I didn't like her makeup either.
It was, but maybe it was purposeful because she was on a drag show.
And it might have been, I think too. I don't know, but I feel the same.
That's not Regina G's work. I know that. It was.
Well, she was filming out in LA, so there's probably somebody out there.
I hope anybody else but Got Mick.
I can see it being Olivia.
I can see that, but I hope Got Mick doesn't win because
I don't want that to win. And again, politically, they always looking for. I can see them. Oh, the first trans woman, the bed with trans man, blah 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 blah. No, trans woman, trans man.
It's a trans man.
I'm sorry, I said it right. Okay, yeah, I don't think so. If Simone keeps coming like she been coming, I don't know if they give her a choice. Simone could really be the queen that never lip syncs. She could be this season. She could be a queen that either she's always safe or in the top. I could see her, and even when she's in the bottom, unless it is a colossal fail,
Well, there's nobody on this season who's never lip synced because everybody had to lip
Well,
sync
that's
on
true.
the first
No, you're right.
episode. So.
That's true. But you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
for your life, like type of thing.
And I want people to stop saying if you don't like God make you transphobic. No.
See,
me not liking her has nothing to do with her gender expression.
I never said anything about me not liking her has anything to do with her gender identity.
It doesn't have anything to do with
it has nothing to do with her gender. So yeah, people who say that, go sit down somewhere.
Right.
Go sit down somewhere, Sharon. Well, anything else? Do you have any predictions for next week? I didn't look at Untucked yet because I don't look at Untucked until after I do my.
It was meh. You missed.
I mean, the only time I looked at Untucked before I did my review was the week that Tamisha and Katie everybody kept telling me to go look at it, so I did. But I usually
this one wasn't nothing. Ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't want it to really sway anything that I saw during the episode a lot.
Mm-hmm. No,
so it's Candy. They put the previews for next week, so I didn't see the previews for next week.
Yeah, so just Candy trying to boost up Lala Ree because Lala Ree was in Untucked saying like I just feel like I'm not whatever the judges are wanting. I'm not. What is it? I'm not giving them that. That type of conversation. And of course, there's the all encompassing Elliot, and now they trying to build him this storyline to. Where the girl, no, it's just Elliot against. It's very Jinx Monsoon, the narrative that they're spinning for Elliot, with him being clinically depressed and all that.
Okay, all right.
I think Elliot's steams runs out. He could go home next week. He could very well go home next week.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't see the previews for next week, so I have nothing.
I think it's a Rusical. I think it's the Rusical next week.
Oh well, if it's a Rusical, Elliot shouldn't go home. If it's the Rusical, Elliot, Rose, the two of them should be pretty good. Utica's in trouble because Utica ass can't dance. Now this will be if she's in trouble, that'll be the third week in a row. If I say if, because it may not be that. But if it's a Rusical, I'm just going by the people who are dancers. Like Elliot definitely should not be in any trouble when it comes to the Rusical, just based off of the talent. The fact that he's a dancer. I mean, I know it's more to the Rusical than dancing, but I'm just saying like that part shouldn't be a problem. It'll be interesting. It would definitely be. Sour Milk can't, but no. Yeah, and Denali should be okay too because Denali can dance.
If somebody don't pick Denali for a win before her brain explodes, Jesus Christ. I'm sick of beats, girl.
I don't understand. Like I understand and wanting to give the positive critique, but here's the thing: as long as you are safe, you live to see another day. If y'all don't go sit in that backstage and drink that bubbly water and keep it cute.
Well, don't do that.
Well, that ain't nice.
That's not nice.
So let me give you guys my announcement before I get off of here and finish cooking my dinner.
What's the announcement?
So next Saturday, I will be interviewing Buffy Purcell and her husband. Those of you who watch Married to Medicine, you guys know that Buffy Purcell was on Married to Medicine. And we won't be talking, we'll talk a little bit about Married to Medicine, but we're going to talk about her and her, because if you watch Married to Medicine, you know that her uterus became the topic of the whole season because Dr. Jackie decided to let everybody know that she was infertile. And Buffy was like, what? You just gonna tell everybody my business? Okay. And so that became a big thing. And so she has a YouTube channel now. And on her YouTube channel, she has talked about her struggles with infertility and what her and her husband have gone through. And she's also really big on normalizing taking medication for mental illness. She's like, I take medication for anxiety. And so she's about, she said, nobody says anything when someone takes medication for for diabetes or high blood pressure or whatever the situation is. And so we're going to be having like I said, we'll talk a little bit about, Married to Medicine, only as it relates to us getting into the main conversation. Cause she spoke about how hard it has been for her and her husband, even though they're rich, but how hard it has been for them to adopt because they're a mixed couple in Georgia. And she said, quiet as is kept, racism is still real, and we've had a lot of problems. So it's going to be a good conversation. I hope you guys can join me. It'll be next Saturday at 3:00 here on my channel. And so, yes, I hope you guys can join me. I hope you guys can be there. Okay.
Come on.
So before I get out of here, once again, thank you, Sir James, for buying me lunch tomorrow. I appreciate you so much. I love you. I'm glad to see you are feeling better. I'm sorry to hear you had COVID, but I'm definitely glad to see you are feeling better. My mod, thank you, Watermelon Sugar, for dropping that link. You guys head on over to Avon and go on and get you some stuff over to the Avon, okay? Y'all, when you get a chance, send me a picture of what you got so I'm not gonna put your name on it. I'm just gonna post it. But thank you guys so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace. Oh shit! I done dropped my damn microphone.
And you just doing all the things, ma'am. Did you press the button? What's happening?
Oh, did I press the button?
You did not.